Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing our trailer hitch on the Unicorn. This trailer hitch here I bought for 20 bucks at the junkyard. It's the 2-inch trailer hitch right there. This is a beefier one, it's a nicer one. The only issue with this trailer hitch on the 09 to 11 is that it hits right here. So we're going to try to fix that too. Now, one of the things that I would recommend is to make sure to always get the frame tubings. Don't forget these. I've seen these on the floor sometimes when I go look at an element that I think, you know, has good parts, and I'll see these on the floor. So they'll take the trailer hitch, but they won't take these, and these are very important. And make sure you get your U-joint or your U-bolt right here. You definitely need these. Now, I had all the hardware, but I lost the bolts and the washers on the other side, which is okay, because then I went and got these lock nuts. I'll feel better with these, and I'm gonna go ahead and install these real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that sucker in, and then I'll show you how to maybe fix this piece, because I don't want it to look like my bumper sagging up or getting pushed up. I want it to kind of look even, and we'll see if we can fix that. So we're gonna get now, when you go to the junkyard, make sure you have a couple of 19s, whether it's a socket, wrench, it doesn't matter. Most of these bigger bolts for the element, especially on the trailer hitch, they're going to be pretty big. So I always take a 19. This is what you'll need to put it on, take it off. Then you'll need a 19 socket. And then you'll need a 14. Most of the time, these bolts here are 14s. In the original ones, that's what it was. But I basically went to Ace, and that's what I got. I got the extra new hardware, but I'm going to go ahead and install it. On some of these, just to make sure that I don't have any issues with rust, or making sure that they stay nice and clean, I'm just going to spray them a little bit, make it easier to install. They have lock nuts, so I mean, I don't think this is really going to affect the strength of holding on. I'm going to go ahead and install it real quick, and then make sure to be careful if you're doing this by yourself, because this thing is pretty heavy, in a sense that if it falls on your face, it's going to hurt. So we're going to get in there real quick, and let's see how we can get this done. So your two main holes are here and then here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mock up the first two holes, which basically would be this side and the other side. And then that way this thing will kind of hang, so I don't have to sit there and hold it. All right, and see that right there? So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And I'm going to drive the bolt from the other side on this side right here, which is the first hole. And remember, you need the spacers. The hole's right here. And once you get in there, oh wait, that's right. You got to be careful with the spacers, because the spacers only go in one way. One side is bigger than the other side. So when you put the bolt in like that, this spacer goes in on the inside. You see that? And you can't do it the other way, so make sure you're careful on that part. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the first bolt on like that. Put it on there real quick. Go ahead and get the washer, just like that. I'm going to drive it in there, and I'm going to leave it there. So that'll kind of give me the support that I need, so I don't have to worry about it falling. All right. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with that one. And you see now it's going to be just hanging there. And it's not tight or anything, so it'll give me a little more support, so I don't have to sit there and hold it. And I don't have to worry about it falling on my face. So bolt goes in. Remember, this side, that's where the hole's bigger. So you're gonna go in, okay, spacer's in there, bolt's coming out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my lock washer, stick out, come in, boom. Now I have it just swinging here, and you don't have to worry about it falling on you, because like I said, if it falls on you, it will hurt. And then all you gotta do now is lift it and then set it up. But see right here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see how it hits? That's the part that I don't like right there. So we're gonna have to tweak that a little bit, and let me see what I can do about that. And then this right here is a little easier to do, because then you don't have to worry about holding it or anything. And that's it, it's just swinging there. And then when we get the other two bolts, we're gonna be able to see this bumper problem, and you'll see what I mean. Uh-oh. There you go. All right, so that bolt's in, but I'm not gonna go ahead and put the nut yet. I wanna see something really quick. Now, if you look at the way this is, you can see how the bumper's really snugged in there. And I guess that's kind of normal, but I feel like it might make some noise. I don't know. I've seen people heat up bumpers, and you could see right here where the line kind of curves. So it looks kind of bad. You see that? And that's the part that I don't like. Maybe with the heat, it'll strain out. I don't know. I do believe that if you go with a 2-inch trailer hitch, this is what's gonna happen. And I guess the 1-inch option might be better. But if you don't mind that right there, then that's kind of what it's gonna look like. So this is what you're gonna get. And I've seen people where they could heat up the plastic. Obviously, you could heat up the plastic of the bumper, and you could kind of shape it. But because it has this thing here, I might not want to do that. So I might just leave it like that and call it good, mainly because it's a $25 hitch. And I mean, I'm gonna be jumping in bike racks for my bicycles, so it's not a bad deal if you think about it. Spacer's in. So now the bolt's in. That one's in. All right. And then we'll just put the other one. There you go. Now we could do the U-joint or the U-bolt without any problem, because everything's already in. So now, once again, gotta test my strength and put the U-bolt in there. Uh-oh. Oh man, see, now it's not gonna be that easy. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. All right, that's the one that goes in. Now we're gonna go ahead and squeeze. All right, here we go. So some comments from the trailer hitch guys. Is this the way to do it? I don't know. I think it is. There you go. All right. So now we go ahead and put the bolts on, the nuts, I mean, sorry. And everything is ready to tighten up. I recently lost my small impact driver. I don't know where it is, so I'm having to do everything the old school way, like a caveman. This one right here, remember, this is the 14. If I'm mistaken, it is a 14. Let's see, let's double check. It is a 14. So I'm gonna have to do this the old school way, because like I said, I lost my impact, and with that driver I could have been done in like a second right now, just bzz, 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 and that was it. But I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it, so this is why I'm working this way. So don't get mad at me if I'm wrenching the old school way. But once again, I found this trailer hitch for 20 bucks, which is a very good deal. I'm not mad at the price. These still run you a good, what, like 100 bucks or something? And yeah, that's crazy. That's the good thing about, I guess, having an older vehicle, is that you could just go to the junkyard and pick up all your parts with no problem. We have a lot of junkyards here in Houston, so whenever I need anything, I just run over there and pick it up. Now, I've been very lucky. I found a bunch of armrests for like $10. I found one of the air deflectors, not the real nice one, but the other one. I found one of those one time for like 20 bucks. It was pretty awesome. The tailgate was screwed up on that car, and I guess the guy, I'm gonna have to get a 14-inch wrench, because this thing is still kind of loose, and I don't want it like that. Anyways, I forgot that I had a 14-inch long socket, so yeah, I had to find it. I forgot where I put it, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this little by little. Now make sure to, if you're still watching, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We got a couple projects coming in. I'm doing some SC seats on a 2003 Element soon. one of my buddies is asking me to replace the seats, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. It'll be a fun video. And then we have some fog lights that we're gonna install from that company that sponsored some fog lights for us from Superi. And they look really good, and I think they'll function really nice, especially on an element. They'll look really good. So we're gonna have that video. Make sure to check that one out. All right, so this is good. I'm gonna be happy with this, and now I'm gonna do the side ones. All right, so let's go to the side. So once again, I'm kind of doing this the old dinosaur way because I lost my impact. I don't know where it's at. So I'm just gonna have to wing it the old school way. No big deal. These are 219s. Once you get them in there, just gotta go slow, I guess. I have no idea where I left my impact driver, so I'll buy another one soon. Alright guys, another thing, I wanted to thank everybody for watching and making comments. It lets me know that these videos are helping somebody out. And make sure to scroll down the video list. There's videos there of radio installation. There's a video of the radio installation where I explain all the wiring for hooking up a radio on an element. And I'm sure there's other ways that you can fabricate things and do things, but that video just explains the plugs and the wires. It's a pretty decent video, I think. All right, that one's in. So now we're gonna do the next one. And once again, make sure when you go to the junkyard, always pick up those little extra parts. Take extra bolts. I always say take extra bolts, screws. Always have a little collection of stuff that you could use. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this trailer hitch. And then, like I said, make sure to subscribe and hit the like. Our next video, we're gonna install some fog lights finally. I need some fog lights on this element, especially when we're out driving out in the hill country or out in the country roads. So it's always good to have it. All right, so we're gonna go from that. All right, we're almost done. Got a couple more bolts, and that's it. Now, when I find these trailer hitches all the time, and I try to install them in all our elements. As you know, the SC is probably the only element that you can't really install a trailer hitch, because doing that, you have to cut into the bumper, and I don't think you want to do that. I've seen people do it. It's just a different car. All right, so this is the last bolt right here. All right, it's in. So, guys, this is pretty much what it looks like. And this is what I was talking about. And if you look, you could see how it smashed it up. And that's the part that I don't like. So, I'm almost thinking we could do something about this. But this is why it's very critical that you understand what you're doing with this. Because a lot of it has to do with the way this U-bolt hooks up. And since it does have to be all the way in, this is the part that's going to look ugly. You see that? So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and lift the car up from the back. Now, from back here, you could see the amount of gap and space there is. You see that? So, if you could live with that, I guess it's cool. But I could already tell you it's going to bother me. And I'm going to be very annoyed. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it up real quick. Get a little more clearance to see this. And then that way we could push this bumper down. I think I could do it. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. All right. All right, we're gonna try to do this. See if we can get it right. Ooh, yeah, it's a lot. All right, so as you can see, I've been heating it up. It's a pain to do. I'm not really worried about the way it looks on the edges. A lot of that can be sanded down, scuffed down. I'm more worried about the fact that, you know, the drop that it has or the height. So with the red rag, I could literally start pushing it around. So I'm trying to get it to where I can maneuver it, and it should look good. So I'm working on it. All right, so after heating the crap out of it, you can see where the line now is a little more straight. Has a couple little details, but once again, I'm not really too worried about it. It does look really good. I'm pretty sure if we did a little body work and cleaned it up, it'll look good. But remember also that it's sitting up high, so I'm pretty sure once we level it out, it should look really good. And let's see what it looks like when we level it out, and then we'll really see. I'm not really worried about the burn marks or anything, because like I said, I could always repair it. My main deal was to try to get it to look at least decent, and it looks like crap right now because of the burn, but let's see what it looks like once we get it leveled out. Now you see what I mean? The bumper doesn't look like it's just sagging up. It looks like it kind of belongs. It's just straight. It doesn't look like it's being pushed in. It's a little better. It's not the best, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm cool with that. I could do a little better job. I'm pretty sure if I took the bumper off, but we could leave that for another video. Right now I think I'm happy with the way it is. I might heat it up just a little more just to give it some more curve, but it's not bad. And once again, if for any reason I change my mind, I could always change the back bumper. I've seen them for about 100 to 75 bucks, so it's not a big deal. But right now I think I'm good with that. I like it. I'm pretty sure if I took this off and worked it with a little bit of plastic repair and did some real body work to it, I can make this thing look amazing. And then if anything, I would just paint this area right here the same color as the unicorn, and I guarantee you it'll look awesome. And that might be a good project. Let me know what you think. All right guys, so there it is. Everything is set up, and my bike rack is on there, and that's the main reason why I needed it. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I could have gone with the 1-inch trailer hitch, but like I said, I always like doing custom work and doing stuff, you know, obviously for content, make videos, you know, whatever you want to call it. But later on I'll end up fixing this, or I will end up, you know, getting another bumper, maybe cutting it and then fabricating something that'll actually look even better than this. Or I might just take this bumper and then finish, you know, heating it up, glazing it with some plastic weld, and then I'll end up painting all of this to match the unicorn color. So it's just it's kind of like one of those things where you do things to do something else, and I mean, you make it fun. But right now I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't have that like kind of like I guess that raised up or squished up line, and it looks a little better, I think. Plus, once you have your trailer hitch and all that other stuff, you really don't see it, and most people are looking at it from up here, so at least it doesn't look like the bumper is squished up. Before, all of this right here looked like it was going up. At least now it looks even, so I'm a little happier with that. But yeah, guys, all right, thanks for watching. Stay in your element, take it easy out there. Make sure to check out the online store, subscribe, hit the like, and let's get the next video rolling.